Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be looking at this. This is a complete set of the 1996 McDonald's Beast Wars toys. After last year when my grail was trying to find under 3, because I'm a big Beast Wars fan, I was trying to find under 3, I ended up just finding the rest of them, and there's only 5 of them, because this was when McDonald's was doing boys toys and girls toys, so the toys range was a lot smaller. But this is the entire set. We have Beetle, Manor, Panther, Rhino, under 3. That is under 3, that is his name. Even canonically in the comics, he is under 3. So we're just going to look at these guys individually, and I just want to talk about them. The first one we're going to look at is Manor, and she's just a cute little Manor. She's blue, teal, flip her over, there she is. I don't know if she's Predacon or Maximal. This set is not determined by faction or anything. They are in expanded media, and like I believe they're in Beast Wars Rising and stuff like that. They are like, you know, little Easter eggs and stuff, but other than that, I don't know what they are. But this is her. She's just a cute little Manor, and then you flip her over. Transformation for her is just as simple as that, and then her legs do pop down and twist, pop down and twist, and that's her robot mode. She's very detailed, like she's really buff, and she kind of looks like Mermaid Man. That's one of the thing I'm getting from this, because she's got like the ribs and the spikes, and down here like scales and stuff, and very aquatic and very, you know, marine life looking. She does have gills down here as well. I think they did that in case kids want to bring this into like the tub and play it in the tub, and it wouldn't, like the cavity wouldn't fill with water. But her only articulation is her arms can move up and down, which is great, and then her feet can sort of swivel. That's it, and then her head can turn. And her head is kind of like a scuba tank looking thing. I think it looks kind of cool. It's got like hoses and stuff in it, so it looks like a scuba tank. But that's Manor. That's what she looks like, and I think she's pretty good. So moving on, we have Beetle. That's his name, just Beetle. And he is like a Hercules kind of beetle. He's got like the thing down here for wings that would pop out. They don't pop out. Unlike the other ones though, he is very much a more softer and like malleable plastic for some reason. I'm not sure why. Everybody else here is like hard, stiff, rigid plastic, and he's just kind of like squishy. Like his horns and stuff are squishy, his legs are squishy. I don't know if they did that because they don't want the break, but I don't know. But yeah, he's just this solid maroon color. The legs look really good. And then underneath is just him hanging out. He is like this lime green and yellow for some reason. I think that's a reference to the Insecticon from Beast Wars, which was like this kind of color. So that's what I'm thinking with the color with him. Transformation with him is kind of involved actually. So you kind of spray his arms out. These just fold down, and then this whole chest piece pulls down. And there he is. He looks really good. Like again, the green and yellow is kind of like jarring compared to like the very like gray and maroon that he is, but it's really good. It's really good. I like it. But articulation for him, his arms of course can just move up and down, and he's got knees, and it can kind of do that, do like a kicking kind of thing. You can go up to there. That's really good. The detail in him is actually pretty good. So his head is kind of like this overbite orc kind of look with the green jaw down there. He does have like detailing in his legs and everything, which looks really good. To detailing his arms, he does have fists and stuff that look closed. And yeah, and like from the back, it looks like he can have wings and stuff like that. The bug eyes kind of look cool. But yeah, that's Beetle. That's just all I can say about Beetle. Moving on, we have Panther. I'm surprised this wasn't Ravage. I think in the Japanese continuity, this is Ravage. Like in the expanded media, I believe this is Ravage. But he is known as Jaguar, which is what Ravage is. But he does have like a molded in tail right there. He's got this blue and orange, which kind of don't really do anything. They're just kind of there. And then this kind of goofy looking cat head with like a snarling face. Looks okay, looks good. And then a white little belly. Transformation for him is just essentially just standing him up. So that goes back. These go straight. This goes down. This goes down. And then there you have his robot mode. So his robot mode is kind of like goofy looking, but it kind of looks like just a cat standing up, which I guess it is. His head sculpt is makes me think of one of like the aerial bots, because like with the white with the silver face, it does remind me of an aerial bot. He does have this orange and blue that kind of stick out, and out of all of them, he's the most articulated because he's got thighs, he's got knees, he's got, you know, shoulder, and he's got an elbow joint, which is something you would expect from like a cat. Well, a cat alt mode. But yeah, that's all I can really say about Jaguar. I think his head does rotate. Yeah, his head does rotate. So again, he is the most posable out of all these McDonald's toys, so that makes him a lot of fun. And going on to not Rhinox, but just Rhino, he is just a Rhino. He's very detailed. He's got a lot of like little spots and stuff and like ridges in him you can see in there, like the armor for the Rhino. He does have a sawed off little Rhino horn and everything. The Rhino face looks really good. He does have a little tail sculpted right back there. That was his feet. Underneath is just kind of just whatever. But he's articulated a lot in this mode too, because his legs can move back and forth. These can move back and forth. These are just connected because that's where his robot arms are. But he's got a little articulation with the legs, so I think that's a lot of fun. So transforming Rhino is just as simple as pulling that back, pulling these back, pulling these back. His little feet do slide out. They are clipped in there. But the feet, though, it's really weird because they sit at like an angle sometimes. You can move them back or forward, but they don't ever sit flush straight. And then you just take his arms, just take these and push these back, push this one back, and there we have his arms. Kind of goofy looking, but that's kind of like that's the whole idea of him transformed. His head sculpt is based on and will be eventually the mutant mask for Rhinox, so I think that's kind of cool. He's got stubby little arms, a little detail in them, what I think is a lot of fun, little individual fingers. His legs are, again, kind of nothing. They go back and forth. They don't really pull out straight. They can kind of move forward and back, and his arms over here can move forward and back. His head can turn a little bit. But just like the other ones, kind of head sits in the back. And that's about it for Rhino. Again, I like that eventually this becomes like a precursor to Rhinox, because I think these came out a little bit before Beast Wars, so I think that's really cool. And last but not least, the reason I started collecting this whole set was for under 3, and this is under 3. So this was the toy meant for kids under 3, obviously the name, and again, that's his name, and that's where he is. He's just a big, deformed, kind of big lion head, and then it's easy to transform. He just snaps open, and that's under 3 in there. That's the robot mode for under 3. The reason I got under 3 originally because it was kind of Grail, because it's such a unique and weird character, especially after they gave him a BotCon figure during Combiner Wars, I believe it was that era, Combiner Wars, that he kind of came out and everyone was like, what is this? Like, what is this a weird reference to? And it's a reference to this, under 3. But yeah, he's just as simple as that, this little clamshell thing, opens and closes. I just thought this was a cool piece for me and my Beast Wars collection. So that's been me looking at the Transformers Beast Wars McDonald's toys. These was a lot of fun to do. I love these things. I did not actually have any of these as a kid. If anyone is asking, I didn't get these till later. I did have Scorponok growing up as a kid, but this is for another video. I did have this one, but this is from the 1997 line. Did anybody else have these growing up? I'd love to know. Do you have any of these in collection? Did you ever get these in like a random bag on eBay and you're like, I don't know what this is, but now you know what it is. But yeah, that's been my look at the Transformers 1996 Beast Wars McDonald's toys. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.